searching for you. I'm still searching for you. From dirt to the sky, I'm still searching for you. 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 I'm still from dirt to the sky. I'm still searching for you.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
You disgust me.
Who gives a shit?
Go on.
I made it the fuck up.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. It's glorious!
I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land, and welcome to Tuesday with Geeks. How are ya?
Hello. Oh, it's doing pretty good.
Yeah. Wow. Well, this morning was kind of a, I don't know. Grim apologized profusely for not making it, but I actually surprised myself that I actually had literally an hour and a half of stuff to say on the topic, so almost 2 hours. So,
Yeah, and that's always one of the challenges. Like, because I'm right there with you. Just knowing you're sitting here talking, you're just talking to yourself, to the chat, and normally there's just a reliance on always having someone there to be able to bounce off of. And hey, speaking of bouncing off,
it's a great.
Hello there. Hello. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late there.
Nah, you're fine. You're fine. So wow. It's like been game trailer after game trailer after game trailer this past week. I'm not even sure where to begin, but I have a few. But before I get into all these game trailers,
and
this came across my feed. Huh?
I'll say, mind you, Nintendo still has theirs to do here in about a week or so.
Oh yeah, well I'm sure we'll be showcasing that too. But this came across my feed, and yeah, I have thoughts about this, and they're not good.
I'll wash away his failure with your blood. You will have to.
So this is from the new Assassin's Creed. Okay, I'm not a grandmaster, master, black belt level swordsman by any stretch of the imagination. You know, I'm not. But having said that, I've actually seen them in action doing all their, you know, upper level kata, and I know what's expected and how fights kind of work, and this is the worst Kenjutsu I have ever seen. If people really want me to, if you really, really want me to, I will break down everything wrong with this. I'm almost worried that it might stretch out past an hour. I may just do a little independent video, but
Well, the entire game is wrong, so
yeah,
I mean, even down to the music choices, like
the like, hip hop Japanese is just not good.
It can be an interesting mix together, but come on, we're trying to do a Japanese game here. Let's try to be a little more authentically Japanese, something, you know, of the time that would be expected. Let's focus on more of the you know, instruments of the island. Let's not bring in the foreign outside influences.
Oh no. We had to have the big thumping ass bass because reasons. I'm not sure what they are, but yeah. But okay. The first comparison everybody, of course, is making is they're trying to compare it to Ghost of Tsushima.
But the thing is, though, Assassin's Creed only has itself to blame for that. This is the one setting that everyone's been asking for with an Assassin's Creed game, basically since Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah.
And the fact that they've waited, 10, 15 years to finally go there? Like, someone else had to have seen that there was a demand there and had to have gone out and put that out, and Ghost of Tsushima is there. That is the logical comparison. And I'm sorry, like, at the end of the day, this will forever be compared to that game.
Yeah. I have not finished Ghost of Tsushima. I'm only, I guess, like a little ways in. I wouldn't even say I'm even halfway done because it's a huge game. It's a massive, huge game. But just judging from all the different sword techniques and how they're used and the parries and everything else in the system, that game is handled much, better than this. I mean, let's look at the stupidity here. It's like, I mean, he just jacked some dude up on his sword and held him up, and I'm like, you wouldn't do that. For one thing, that's not really a move. That's some improvised crap, and you'd break your katana doing that. And I don't care. I mean, you know, the weeaboos can come out of the woodwork and start telling me, oh, well, the metal in the blade was probably folded 1,000,000 times. Yeah, I've already discussed blade folding previously. And it's like, yeah, they don't fold them 1,000,000 times. They fold them about 20 times.
pretty sure
You end up with...
Oh, no. Yeah, we talked about this last time. I'm pretty sure the weeaboos have been shamed about that so many times that they've given that battle up.
I would hope so.
I mean, those weeds are long.
Yeah. Okay, first off, right here, look, he took his hand off his sword. That's, you know, even on a riposte or a parry like that, you know, the other guy's wide open. You don't take your hand off your sword because your left hand is your power hand. So you can't, you know, not to mention he's leaving himself wide open when he does that. That's kind of a nice cut there. Now here's what's so stupid. Watch this. Look at how far away they're executing techniques. Look at, he threw a kick. Why did he throw a kick from out at that range? That's so dumb.
Because after a samurai.
That's a programming issue because that's too much distance there.
That's way too much distance. I mean, it's like you stick your leg out there, you know, your opponent is liable to, you know, hack it off for you. And then he starts his cut while the other guy has got his back turned to him. There's, I've never seen any kenjutsu where you turn your back on an opponent. That just seems like a nice way to lose.
Well, the other thing that's kind of throwing me off with it was for some of the posing. He's got the sword so far back.
No, that's normal. That's okay.
Okay, because it seems like it would be make more sense to have it up front for the potential for defensive.
Well, okay, that's a different stance. That's like a middle stance, basically. When you got it down like that, that's for defense. But okay, where he's got it, right here. Well, just before I'm trying to get it before he kicks, just to illustrate something. Okay, you see how far out his elbow is?
Oh.
You wouldn't do that. You keep your elbow in. You keep it rested because you may have to hold that for a while waiting for your opponent. Also, you want to keep that blade kind of like even with the top of your forehead or the top of your head. So that's poor form to begin with. So yeah, we have kick that's like thrown from like 15 feet away, and the guy reacts by spinning around and taking a hit. Okay, and you see this? This looks really popular in movies, but you see how they're going edge against edge? That's a really good way to destroy your blade right there.
You are for the people.
For the people!
Justice.
Okay. Now, sir, he's taking his hand off his blade. He's rotating it in his hand a couple of times. That is called chiburi. That is for flinging blood off your blade. You normally wouldn't do it in the middle of a battle.
No, but this is the Hollywood influence coming in because it looks cool.
Because it looks cool.
Have there been any other Assassin's Creed games with extremely detailed, historically accurate combat that doesn't make any mistakes?
Point.
I mean, kind of not to rain on your parade, but we're kind of nitpicking something that probably no one gives a fuck about. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I give a fuck about it because it's wrong. I mean,
well,
yeah, but it's no other Assassin's Creed game has done anything.
I guarantee you, all the Japanese who've been seeing this, they've already been criticizing everything straight down to the tatami mats in this game with how bad they look.
Which they have.
I guarantee you, at some point, they're going to show this game to an actual, Japanese sword master and see what he has to say, and just watch for it to pop up on YouTube somewhere, because it'll happen. Yeah, so he does his chiburi. Okay, the other guy's got his stance. And look he's cutting way back there. What is he supposed to be cutting way back there? Is there like some invisible monkey in front of him that he's trying to cut down or something in his way?
But I mean,
why would you start your cut back there?
But Greg is kind of right here because it is being a little overcritical because it's not a movie where it's bad. It's bad choreography. It's a kind of funky character model that's going into an animation too early.
Okay. Well, the other thing is you look at his feet. Okay, he's got one foot crossed behind the other. You don't do that because your feet are all tangled up. But you can't move quickly.
This is part on how the person controlling the character is moving.
Yeah, but I mean they had to motion capture this. So whoever motion capped that.
Yeah, but again, it's also in part the animations moved on to how the characters
yes,
is
Bob.
moving back into the left.
I'm going to die on this.
I mean, if you want me to go there, I would think to grab the club, the kanabo.
Yeah.
That's if he's gonna have a katana, okay, he can break that. He can break that edge against those iron studs.
Oh yeah. That's actually I don't know if that's a kanabo. I think it's a tetsubo. They're bigger.
Oh,
Um,
I at least
Kanabo are
recognize it.
smaller.
I at least recognize what it kind of is.
Anyway, yeah. So he does his cut all the way back there, and then brings up his sword again. As they clash edge on edge. That right there, that slash should have been a kill. Okay, look, he turned around and then why would you do that? He turned his back. It's like, no. Looks cool, but useless. They threw his kick again from distance, a little bit closer this time. The other guy's got his wind up ready. Yeah.
I wonder if this isn't supposed to be like a specific named, a specific historical character who was assassinated.
I'm guessing it is.
Because if you go back, there was a name above the bar. It was like Fujiko Jiro.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that Yasuke is not the one who killed him. Because my understanding is Yasuke, didn't really do much. Oh, and look, now the guy's in a perfect position to get, decapitated. Yay. Terrible. Terrible fight scene. Terrible. Sorry. Just
Remind me to not watch Ninja Scroll with you.
Yeah, I am the worst person to watch samurai films with.
So now I want to do it now.
Oh, do you? Okay. Well,
I just need an excuse to go rewatch Ninja Scroll because it has been too long.
That was a cool show. Shall we have a palate cleanser, like a really cool game?
Yes.
Okay. Let's have something really cool. I can't think of anything cooler than this because I've watched this about 15 times already.
Is this the Street Fighter trailer?
No. Bruh. If this is actual in-game footage, I'm like, I can feel my graphics card just screaming looking at this.
I haven't seen this, but this is new to me.
Oh, yeah, the soundtrack itself is worth buying this for.
All right, we got Doom.
Double barrel. This trailer is so good it'll make you grow hair on your balls. Look at that. Ugh. Splinters of skull. Yes. Oh, there's people just flying apart. Yes. Oh yeah, and did I also mention mechs?
Dude.
Yes, and dragons. There's literally something for everybody on this panel.
I thought it looked good.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I can hear my video card screaming just looking at that thing.
Yeah.
If you'll notice, there was no Switch port.
Well, there might be for the Switch too if that gets announced.
I don't know that the Switch could run that.
The Switch can even run games from like 8 years ago.
Yeah. Look at my PC.
What comes to mind is apparently this idea that every single mod of Doom is considered canonical. So now we should expect to see a lot more fantasy Doom ports. But then that also
Well, we already
of course,
have
means
Brutal Doom.
I mean,
well, it also of course means the hentai Doom mods are canonical.
Man.
Where Doom guy is taking care of some demon girls.
no comment, but now I need to look that up.
You're fired.
For, this is purely for research purposes.
Yes, I'm just checking it out so you don't have to.
All right, let me go to my bookmarks.
He's the hentai critic.
Yes.
He watched
There
it,
was-
so you don't have to.
I remember Alien Mod. We had a LAN party going on at one of the stores, and yeah, it was everybody was playing Alien Mod.
Oh, the Alien mod was the sick shit.
It
I
was
remember
so
that.
awesome.
It was awesome. Because there wasn't a good Alien game at the time until AVP came out.
Uh-huh. God, I miss the good old days. But I don't know, man.
Now Doom mods have gotten so freaking crazy. Like, it doesn't even look like the same game anymore. It's like they've got all these like high-res textures and like ray tracing and all these effects and weapons, and they're a little ridiculous, but it's cool.
Oh my god, I watched Fleekazoids play through a Fallout 4 and I just busted a gut laughing over it because it was so hilarious. I mean, especially seeing, the Randy Macho Man Savage Death Claws. Ooh, yeah! But, anyway, let's see. Well, what else is going on tonight? I believe, Acolyte Episode 3 comes up tonight?
Yes.
I think so, yeah. In which I'm sure we're going to find out the Force is actually female, and the twin sisters are actually midichlorian created Force sister things. I don't know.
But they're night sisters, so they can get away with it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Guys, you guys have made the Force uncool. We don't need to explain all this stuff and try to put in more nonsense.
well, yeah, but the Acolyte isn't ruining Star Wars. You are. You are.
No, I'm not. In fact, I don't want to give them bigot views and hate watches, so I've chosen to step aside. I'm gonna make room so I'm not clogging up the bandwidth of the Disney Plus servers. T-shirt, you're more than welcome to watch it because I'm a terrible white man.
Nah, I don't. I don't even have a Disney Plus subscription, so I'm not even gonna.
I have one as part of my Hulu Plus package.
Uh,
I had to get Hulu because they got the X-Files and they've got Buffy, and those are like two of my favorite shows. So.
Hulu is pretty awesome. I do like Hulu, but yeah, that's the Acolyte. And
Real quick,
just want
I did want to kind of highlight one thing that's been kind of going on the last like 24 hours. If you don't mind, T-shirt.
as long as it doesn't cut away from the story.
Well, this is kind of something I did want to cover, but we can hold off.
We'll cover it.
Okay.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I did want to highlight one thing. This particular character. Yeah. Apparently that's a Jedi. In the New Republic or whatever.
Do the midichlorian make donuts fatter too?
I don't know.
Oh my god, he's like a whale just eating up krill midichlorian.
I guess this answers the age-old question: of can a Hutt be a Jedi?
Now this is photoshopped, but no, that the guy himself is not photoshopped. He is actually a character in the show. I don't know who he is or what his name is because he's literally very, very unremarkable. But yeah, we have fat Mexican guy in the show, so our representation is there. So now I feel better. I feel seen.
Yeah, we've got a diabetic Mexican Jedi.
Yeah, there you go. It's yeah, Gordo Skywalker. Yeah, no kidding. God. Surly. Oh my God.
His name is Grande Skywalker.
Oh no. You know what? That deserves a goddamn.
God damn!
There we go. He has to be strong in the force so he can do leaps and stuff. Yeah. I bet his apparently he must have gotten his midichlorian, midichlorians are supposed to be cells, right? So apparently he must have mistaken midichlorians for fat cells and figured he was stronger with the force if he, chowed down on the donuts. I don't know.
Embarrassing.
I don't know. But I mean, this is the guy that you're counting on to defend the universe and peace and everything. And I'm just kind of like, I just don't see it. I mean,
He uses the Force to feel his feet.
I mean, he uses the force to, I don't know, bring the buffet table closer. He sits in the cantina and he just like force levitates, like food to his plate or something. I don't know. They have so many excessive uses of the force in the show to begin with anyway. It's like in one of the opening scenes, the green chick who's married to Leslie Headland, she shows up in the show and she uses the force to open a door. And I'm like, why? The doors open and close automatically. They have since like the very first Star Wars. Why do you need to use the force to open the door?
Maybe we shouldn't be talking about balance with the fat guy.
Well, I mean, I'm not exactly, skinny dude myself, but I mean, shit. I mean, I'm not trying to save the universe either and call myself a Jedi. That's no moon. That's Gordo Skywalker. But yeah. Anyway, there's that. So that's one of the colorful. I wonder if he's going to get an action figure. I haven't seen his action. Huh?
Oh, what were you saying? Oh yeah, I haven't seen his action figure.
I haven't seen his action figure yet. Are they trying to? They're having to make the mold extra big for him, so it's taking longer. Shit, get more engineer. Got to make fucker bigger. How big is he? He's like 3 times bigger than normal character. Shit, you're gonna take more metal, more plastic. Gonna have to charge more. I don't know.
I wonder if the hardcore Star Wars collectors even buy stuff from the Disney Plus shows.
No,
Probably
it
not.
was Ollie's.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe when it hits Ollie's.
Because I know the Star Trek collectors, they're all about the original series.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even like, Babylon 5 or the new stuff. It's all about the classic stuff.
Well, the thing is, the modern Star Trek is so unpopular. It's even starting to affect the sales of the classic stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, why would you want to buy anything Star Trek when you know that this is what it leads to? By the way, I actually found the one image on the net. Actually, I should say I created it using AI. But I created the one thing that Timothy Imholt is deathly afraid of. Yeah, these.
Is it a flight of stairs?
No worse. Canadian geese dragons.
That is terrifying.
It is, isn't it?
The only thing that would make it more terrifying is if it was like a high goose.
I don't know. I heard those Canadian geese are mean as fuck, though.
I mean, those teeth are actually very accurate.
Yeah, they are. They are. I mean, if you saw one of these in the campaign, you'd run.
Oh yeah.
That should be your next character, Greg. You should have like Canadian geese people, beastkin, but they get like berserk tendencies or something like that, or they have like an aura of fear that they project.
They just kind of waddle onto your lawn, take a shit, lay eggs, and now you have to deal with them on your lawn.
Yeah, it's like, well, I'm not saying shit to that motherfucker. He might get mad.
That's no longer your lawn.
Yeah. Okay, let's be fair. I'm afraid of that too. Yeah, exactly. Geese can be ornery just a little bit. I watched a goose back down a bear. I mean, he's like, damn, it's pretty bad when you could back a bear down. Bear's like, nah, fuck this, man. It ain't worth it. Although I have to wonder who wins between Canadian Goose and Wolverine, but like an actual Wolverine, not the character.
No, it should be Goose from. It should be Goose from Top Gun.
No. I mean, cockpits stop him. Literally. That's why he died. He was stopped by a cockpit. Oh my god.
So
we do have.
what? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, we do have a little bit of serious stuff to talk about though tonight, guys. One of our friends from going way back to when I first got into YouTube has unfortunately he's had a heart attack and he had a fall, and you guys might know him as Clobberin' Time. We call him Clobby.
Yeah, I'm familiar with him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, his name is Mike Alonzo. Yeah, apparently he had a heart attack and he fell while he was in a parking lot, and fortunately they were able to do chest compressions on him, but right now he's in the ICU. He's not doing so hot. He apparently he suffered a heart attack, but he also has very limited brain function from the fall, as well as damaged lungs and liver. But if you're a friend of Clobberin' Time, or if you watch his show, then by all means, go check out this link.
I think I messed up the. There you go.
Yeah, go check the link to his GoFundMe. Drop him a couple of dollars or something to help out, because he's looking at some pretty chunky hospital bills for all this, assuming he survives, which I hope he does.
We did get an update today. Apparently, he did open his eyes, so he's managed to regain consciousness.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it shocked everyone, and it's just kind of a surprise seeing everyone who's in turn reached out and just the outcropping of love for him that everyone has brought out. I'm fortunate enough that I stream with him on Friday nights, and I never really thought too much of it at the time, but I remember the last couple weeks he's been kind of tired as of late, so it's I hadn't really been thinking too much, how he's doing, health wise, but it still comes across as a shock all the same.
Yeah, I streamed with him a few times, kind of early on in my first year on YouTube, and he was one of the guys who kind of helped me get my feet wet and get my channel out there and get introduced to people, and I'm always going to be grateful to him for that. I hope he's okay. Tomorrow's payday for me, so I'm gonna put my donation in tomorrow.
He's a guy who he's forgotten more about comic books than I will ever know.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got all kinds of stuff going on. He's got his Saturday Night Star Trek, where him and Raquel Briggs have been going through the entirety of Star Trek, and I think they've just gotten up to I think they're just wrapping up not Enterprise, Voyager, and I think they might be getting ready to go into Enterprise.
So he's taking them in the order that they actually aired, not the chronological order.
Right. And of course, he's going to stop once Enterprise is done because nothing else of Star Trek came out after that.
Yeah. There's nothing else exists that is Star Trek beyond Enterprise. It all just kind of ended right there. But yeah, if you feel like donating a couple of dollars to him or something, to help out, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
we share the love here.
Yeah, just because he's got his eyes open, he's kind of coming around a little bit, doesn't mean he's out of the woods yet.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
So let me check see if there's any updates real quick. If you want to help out otherwise, go hop over to his YouTube channel. They've been kind of running some stuff on his channel, some live streams so you can kind of hop on by, send your love out to him, let him know you care. Oh, and don't forget to tell him, of course, that Man of Steel is the best Superman movie. He loves it.
I mean, it wasn't the worst Superman movie, was it? Not really. I mean, there was Quest for Peace. That was worse.
You could take that up with Clavi.
Yeah, I'd have to take it up
the
with
worst
Clavi.
one.
Well, let's hope he pulls through so I can.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. We'll keep you updated on it because I know we'll probably talk about it again on Saturday, and hopefully we'll more time will have transpired and we'll know more about how he's doing.
So T-shirt, let me ask you: have you been checking out this anime series Monster?
Yeah, I got to see the first episode of it. I haven't gotten to watch much past it. But I do kind of like how it's going with the goblins and stuff.
Yeah, no, it's fun for that prospect. That's what was really getting me to gravitate towards it, and not just because there's goblins. But it's the idea that this is a little tribe that's slowly building itself up. So there is there's an application for like tabletop.
I agree. In matter of fact, that is very much the kind of game I have always really wanted to run, is a settlement building style campaign. But finding people who want to participate in that level of gaming is difficult.
Well, if it has goblins, not only can you do tabletop, but you can do tabletopless, right, Angus?
I mean, I did Rule 34 goblins at one point just to look. And
good grief.
And of course, for that game, we got to start pulling out the important, holy books, like, for example, the Monster Girl Encyclopedia.
Of course. But that's only one picture. I mean, we got to do better than that. Speaking of which, I think the waifu campaign I think they're almost finished. It kind of seems like it's been forever since we've heard from them, but they did release an update today. So they just have a few more, I think, critters to get rid of. Book of erotic fantasy. Or perhaps, you can be more modernized, Malachi, and do like kinks and cantrips. Get with the times, man.
Or fatal.
No. Why did you go the nuclear option?
It's the low-hanging fruit. Someone had to do it. We should reach out to Stuart again and see how he's doing with his campaign.
Yeah, we should. Well,
the waifu one.
Yeah, the waifu one. Yeah, he was pretty fun the last time we had on. And speaking of people I'm reaching out to, I am going to. Well, we're gonna have Venger Satanas on, if not next week, probably pretty soon.
Nice.
And I'm also gonna try to get one of the Chenaults to come talk to us because I'm not gonna get into the Castles and Crusades Kickstarter on this show. I'm saving it for Saturday because I have the new PHB. And I thought we could talk about the Kickstarter on Saturday, and we could kind of go through the new PHB and look at it as a group when we all have all of our serious gamer people here.
Yeah. We got to touch on the controversy or probably leave that alone?
There's controversy.
Controversy.
Yeah, there's a lot of accusations that the Kickstarter is a bait and switch because they made it just to try and get Barsoom in people's hands and not actually for Castles and Crusade.
I don't know. I mean, people.
I
They've been putting a lot of effort into going through the OGL.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were actually probably one of the first companies I recall who pretty much, as soon as that OGL debacle started, they immediately started trying to liquidate all of their 5e stock.
Yep.
And I bought a little bit of it just because, you know, there's always the off chance that, you know, somebody wants to play 5e and then I've got it. But yeah, they were one of the first people to liquidate their 5e stock, and they were also one of the first people to announce that they would start going through their books and combing all the OGL stuff out of it. And from what I've seen from the new Amazing Adventures, they did it there too, because I've got the PDF for that. So yeah, they're very committed to this.
Just hope I don't have to redo anything for the Castles and Crusades I made. I don't think I should have to.
Huh. I don't think so.
I can though. Probably wouldn't be hard.
It you know, it's a fun system.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Maliki, I wanted the Lost City of Gax more. I missed out on my chance to get the hardcover copy of it, so I'm just having to live with that loss. But you know, they've got, what is it, Castle Zagig? They've got all that stuff coming out, and I have a little bit of it.
Is the one available on their website a soft cover?
Gaxmore?
The Castle Zagig.
Oh no, Zagig is it's a hardcover. It's a big one.
Okay.
That's the one by Gygax. And they're producing more stuff for it. That's what they had that Kickstarter about the Hermit and all that other stuff. Yeah. Castles and Crusades is always doing something. But yeah, I love that company, even if I don't get a chance to play their games that often. But I sure try to support them whenever I can, because I like them. I like their business ethics. I like their writers, their people. They're good guys. So
yeah, I've got almost an entire like shelf just of solely their stuff.
Same.
You know, but, I went and hung out with Tabletop Junkie a couple weeks ago, and we were kind of, you know, shoot the breeze, kind of talk about tabletop stuff, and then him and I kind of had to have the back and forth of like, well, no, I've got more Castle and Crusades books. No, I've got more Castle and Crusades book. And long story short, he has more.
Well, he's
that guy's
running the game.
I generally like their cover art too. I don't think they have any major misses there.
No, their interior art's really beautiful too. I like their layouts and stuff. Just a good, high quality company. And really quick before I get into another segue here, but where is it? Yeah. This ain't bad.
I'm not the biggest coconut fan.
I'm not either, but it goes surprisingly well with Dr. Pepper. I mean, it's now honestly, I'm going to say, you know, being Texan, you know, Dr. Pepper is our state drink pretty much. And I think they hit peak Dr. Pepper when they did cherry Dr. Pepper, because it kind of like, it don't get any better than that. But this is a really close second. Now that strawberry and cream Dr. Pepper, fuck that. No.
No.
No, I still get the cherry.
But the cherry stuff is good.
You know, look, you get to talk about Dr. Pepper's your state drinks. Like I get Faygo.
Hey, Faygo, we get Faygos down here.
See, for the longest time, I was always under the impression that it was just only a regional thing. Like it didn't get outside the state too much.
Nothing wrong with Vago except for everything.
Malik, you have 6 players' handbooks? Wow. And 3 Castle Keepers guides and 3 Monster and Treasures and all the Codex books? I've got all the Codex books. I've got, I think, 2 versions of Monsters and Treasure. I only have 1 Castle Keepers guide. And I think I have 2 or 3, possibly 4 players' handbooks. All with different covers from different eras, kind of. Uh-oh. Strawberry and cream is amazing. Uh-oh. Maliki loves that. Okay. Whoops. Well, you need to try the coconut, dude.
Coconut.
Yeah. Dr. Pepper in glass bottles is outstanding. It's amazing.
My favorite was Diet Caffeine-Free Dr. Pepper, which they don't make anymore.
Sorry. But yeah, so anyway, literally we were standing by. I know. A lot of people don't like coconut and they think, ew, but it pairs very well with this, okay? I'm just, find you a 20 ounce and give it a try. If you hate it, you never have to drink it again. You know, I'd send you a can. I just don't think it could survive the trip. But anyway, yeah, since we know that Ironcaster is really big into goblins and goblin short stacks and goblin porn, I thought I'd show this.
Wait. What was that last part?
What?
Goblin porn?
Well, no. What?
What? It's okay. Nobody judges you.
Judgment shall be levied.
Yeah, and in fact, you know, you're the one who clued me into this, and as soon as I saw the chick in this, I understood exactly why. Yeah, he just loves those you know, goblin maid chicks right before they go. I'm sorry, that just looks like way too much fun.
Which it's funny. We're seeing a lot more games and stuff kind of going into a lot of this kind of ecology of a dungeon. I mean, we've of course got Delicious in Dungeon, which unfortunately only has 1 episode left this for the season.
Oh, I know.
And you know, hey, I was kind of looking some stuff up on Steam, and I think there's a demo currently available for that.
There's a demo currently available for that. But hey, you know, Power Wash Simulator is a big thing too, and I'm starting to think that there's a. Don't say that, Surly. You know, there's going to be one as soon as somebody says that. You know, there'll be a dungeon power wash simulator of some kind.
There's another game I'm waiting on. It's supposed where you're kind of the same idea, but you're like making an old mansion look dusty and dirty. So you're actually dirtying up a mansion.
Yeah, G.I. Joe's getting the side-scrolling beat 'em up. Yeah, I don't know if that's out already, isn't it?
It's not yet.
Not yet. Okay, yeah, I'm waiting on it.
G.I. Joe has that coming. We just got one announced for this week of Power Rangers.
Yeah. I think I shot you a video of that, but yeah, beat 'em ups and stuff are coming back into fashion. It looks like. You know, Sega's already announced that they're going to be doing Streets of Rage 5. I'm a little scared because looks like it's 3D, or I mean, actually, it looks like it's 3D graphics instead of pixels or art like Streets of Rage 4. And Golden Axe is going to be a 3D beat 'em up.
real quick, Patty, that was DLC for Power Wash Simulator.
Yeah, that's Power Wash Simulator has that 40K add-on.
And while you're at it, they've got like an Alice in Wonderland DLC coming.
I wonder who they'll sell that license to.
I mean, this game is just a license to print money at this point. And we know that it's got a couple more DLCs coming.
Yeah, Shredder's Revenge is really good. It is TMNT's fault. You know, kind of to jump back for a minute. Has anybody out in the audience besides me ever tried this? Right here. Canfield's chocolate fudge soda.
Fudge.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. I never found anything but diet, but I mean, that's okay. I mean, that's not what I used to drink. But I mean, as a kid, I used to drink this all the time. The cans looked different back then, but God, this stuff was amazing. Because it had all the bubbliness of soda, but it had this kind of like chocolatey flavor, and it was actually really good. It was a weird pairing that worked.
I'd try it.
It was good. Nobody out in the audience has tried this. Wow. Because, you know, I remember a lot of happy summer days spent looking at my Monster Manual and other stuff like this and drinking cans of this. Matter of fact, I know for a fact there was a time in my life, I'm pretty sure it was around my birthday or so, when I got a Monster Manual 2, and I was chugging away on some cans of this and listening to Grim Reaper.
Whoa.
That's who I listened to way back in the day.
Oh, good choice.
Yeah, well, I mean, unless you're Beavis and Butthead. But they hated Grim Reaper, but fuck them. What do they know? They were idiots.
That was their point.
Yep. I found out about this today, and I felt kind of molested. Especially when I saw the feet. But
oh, that's
so yeah,
old.
that's
That's old stuff.
is it?
Yeah.
This is the first time I've heard of this.
Yeah, people were scared. I'm scared too.
I just don't know how to feel about this.
I mean, let's hope they can at least do things right, considering the Chronicles of Narnia is Christian allegory.
They can't. The director is like somebody who hates that.
Well, it's called the Pevensey era, so the Pevenseys were the kids.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of like...
There's that huge 30-year gap or whatever where they rule Narnia and all kinds of things happen, and then they go back and they're kids again. So
yeah.
It could be that they're covering that, but I don't see the point of covering that, really.
I kind of don't either. And more to the point, it's like, why?
Because they're running out of fantasy things to ruin.
Oh, is that what it is? They're running out of fantasy stuff to ruin, and Frederick Malmberg won't give them the rights to fuck up Conan. So,
Nice.
Good job, Frederick Malmberg. We salute you. Stay strong.
Did you ever see that guy's little animated thing he made?
Yes, I
was
did
badass.
see that. Yeah, for Tower of the Elephant. Man, that was cool. I thought I copied that just so we would show it off one of these days, but apparently I lost the video. So
I hope somebody picks that up and does it justice because it looks awesome.
yeah, I would like to see that get a full production. But you know, in the land of make believe and things that we would like to see, this is something I thought was kind of cool. If you'll indulge me a moment.
I was there, Gandalf. I was there 3,000 cycles ago. Isildur snagged the chip. I was there the day the guts of Netrunners flatlined.
Yeah.
Even the tiniest hacker can change the future's code. The chip must be wiped. You must breach into Arasaka Tower to insert it back into the AI's core. The gig is yours, Frodo. If you can't pull it off, no one can.
You have my blade.
And you have my sniper.
And my axe. The chip's activated. It's picked up its creator's signal.
It is in the Netrunners that we must place our hope.
The 9 have left Arasaka. They'll track down the chip and kill the one who carries it.
All this struggle for such a small chip.
They're taking the hackers to Arasaka.
The chip will try to hack your mind.
He suffered, Gandalf. He did.
Access denied!
I found that amusing.
Man, this makes me want to play Shadowrun.
I'd watch the shit out of that. I would so watch that. That would be my show.
I can't decide if it's blasphemy or not.
Yeah, when it's that good, it's kind of like, I want to hate this, but I really can't.
But if you found out that that was a Shadowrun supplement, would you buy it?
I
No,
don't.
'cause I would have already made it in Shadowrun myself, probably.
I mean, what the current edition of Shadowrun is 6th edition, and all I've heard from everybody is it sucks. So,
Oh yeah, then again, Catalyst.
yeah, because it's Catalyst. So, yeah, I'm tentative, but I would probably buy it just to see. But damn, I'd probably feel dirty afterward. You know, filthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, gentle people, we're almost at the hour mark. Shall we close things down then and let this this particular episode of Tuesday with the Geeks end?
Yes. I sent you a message T-shirt.
Did you?
I did.
What, on
You may not have seen it on Twitter.
on Twitter?
Oh, sorry, X.
Oh,
The artist formerly known as Twitter.
The landscapes. Yes. Yes, I will throw you some landscapes. But in the meantime, just to end today's show on something a little bit different. Those of you who did not watch our Zombicide live play, or at least didn't catch it at the very beginning, you missed out on a really good little video put together by our dear beloved Grim for the game, with minimal supervision by me. I did pick out the music, and I did tell him some of the aspects and threw him some of the graphics to use. But other than that, it's pretty much all Grim, and I think it came out kind of perfect. But you guys can judge for yourself. But we'll close out today's show with that. So
nice.
Until Saturday, arrivederci.